North Hollywood. There are times when it does get a little weird out there in Hollywood, but it's a world of make-believe. And try as I might, I will never be a T-1000. Yeah, and I am certain that I will never be Superman, and I'm certain that Superman will never become a reality. And even James Bond is a stretch in every aspect of his exploits. But you and your family members, each and every one of you, are the real deal. The choices you and your families have made to serve, protect, and defend this great nation is awe-inspiring to me. You and your family members are the real supermen and superwomen of this country. James Bond has nothing on any of you, and the T-1000 would wither when confronted by your greatness. There's nothing make-believe about the men and women who serve in our armed forces. I salute the reality of your courage and discipline. About 17 years ago, a good friend of mine, he's here tonight, he's a Vietnam combat veteran, his name is New York Mike Shelby. He invited me to join him on a motorcycle ride to Washington, D.C. for Rolling Thunder. Being an avid rider and having made previous cross-country trips, it seemed like a perfect opportunity to combine my passion for Harley-Davidson motorcycles and patriotism. To salute the troops. It's such a beautiful country, and you can't help but be inspired and moved by the beauty on a Harley-Davidson. It gives you a wonderful chance to reflect and meditate on what makes this country great. And one of the biggest and best reasons is our armed forces. Riding with Mike and now joined by another combat veteran, Mark Navat, smoking cigars and listening to what it was like to serve the brothers they made in country. Mike's love for the South Vietnamese was a totally different perspective from what I had watched on that black and white TV with my father, who was the son of a Lieutenant Colonel, Sam Patrick. And I remember when it became quite clear that the war would end before I would be drafted. I think my father was very relieved. But riding with Mike and Mark and finally getting to the capital city, I don't think I was prepared for the size of the event, nor the passion and love that I would see for the people, the veterans, as they welcomed each other back at the wall. And they looked at the wall, and they looked for the names for those they had served with that didn't make it home, and they connected with them through that wall and Rolling Thunder. So now I come back to participate and ride to remember, and I think about this time being the third time that Bonnie's invited me here to speak, and I think part of the reason is I'm fairly cheap since I ride here on my own motorcycle.